Hello, hi. It's time for a little bit of yoga for us big kids. Okay, so I've got two chairs behind me and you can see I've arranged them like that with facing each other. Yeah? So the first thing you're going to do is just work out what the right distance is so that you can swing. Yeah? So try the swinging. Yeah, that's it. Get the distance right. Good. Strong arms and get the distance right. Good. Perfect. And have a bit of a swing. Excellent. Excellent. And then just shake your hands. Good. Okay. Then just put one foot here and one foot here so that you're kind of in. You can be up on your toes or you can have your feet flat, whatever's comfortable. Yeah? And then just reach out and touch the sides if you can reach them. If not, just reach out. Yeah? Good. Good. And then lean over to one side, hold on to the back and stretch that leg up. But you're still up on your toes. Yeah? That's it. And then try the other side. So put your foot on there, up on your toe, hold on to the other side and stretch that leg out. Good. Now we can even take one arm over. Yeah, so come over, stretch the leg out and take it over. Good, and then go to the other side and take it over. Nice, nice, excellent. Then gently sit down on one side and put your feet on the other side and just place your hands on the chair. Careful not to tip the chairs, be a little bit careful, yeah? So we're going to come into the table posture and then just put one foot up here. Good. And let your head tip back. Careful not to hit the back of the chair, yeah? And then gently come down. And then take your arms up and over. Hold onto your toes and just let your face look through onto the floor. Perfect. Then come up, take your hands back once more. So we're going to take the other leg up onto the side. So into the table, good. And then the other leg up. Now we can take that right up if we want to, or we can place it on our knee. Whichever way you prefer. Head back if you can, careful not to hit the back. And then gently down. Reach up and over. Nice. And then just look through onto the ground. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Very well done. Now, we want to do a little bit of balancing too. Yeah? So, I'm going to ask you maybe either to hold here, bend your knees, that's it, stretch your arms, and then just balance one foot off the ground. Good. And put the foot back and take the other foot off. Good. Now we're going to see if we can do the same thing backwards. So we're going to just lean on the chairs. Yep. One hand on each chair. And then take one foot back. Keep your head up. One foot back. Beautiful. And then gently back. And the other foot back. Okay, good. All right. Now, we're going to see if we can come into an interesting kind of a shape. Shake your hands first. Oh, an interesting shape with the chair, with the balancing. Yeah? So instead of kicking in, we're going to come into balancing, but with one leg forward, one leg back, or one leg without the balance, yeah, one leg forward, one leg back. Quite strong. So shake your hands. Good. Very well done. All right. All right. So I want you to just come onto your knees. Good. And lift your bottom up. Good. And just have one hand just gently kind of, maybe you need to move back a little bit. One hand gently on each chair. Yeah? Then we're going to do that sideways thing again. So we're going to just put our elbow down and reach. Good. And back and reach. Excellent, excellent, very nicely done. Now one knee is going to come forward. Keep the hands on the cushions. Yeah. One leg is going to come forward, bent leg, and the other leg's on the ground. Bent knee. Keep the bottom high. That's it. And now slide the foot a little bit more forward, and then come into the lunge. Good. Now, if you can, take one hand up, and if you can, take two hands up. So you're not being held up by anything except yourself. Yeah, you're not using the chair. Good. Okay. And now gently put the hands back. Take the other leg out. Remember, slide it a little bit more forward. Good. Okay. And then bend, come into the lunge. Good. And then one arm up, I'm sorry, and the other arm up. Try not to lean on the chairs. Good. Really good. Really good. And then gently come back. Nice. Very nicely done. Okay. So we're just going to come into the down face dog now. So put your hands on one chair and then the feet on the other chair. So really stretch up with your bottom. Fantastic. Really, really high. Now see if you can turn while you're up there and come into the table. Good. Then turn, good, back into the down face dog. Just do it slowly so that you don't lose your balance and you don't hurt yourself. Now, nice high bottom, flat feet on the ground, on the chair if you can. Good. And then very gently just sit down on the chair. Stretch your legs out. And just put your hands on your thighs. Maybe sit up nice and straight. Hands on your thighs. And just close your eyes for a moment. Just for a moment, close your eyes. Ah, nice. Take a few deep breaths. Ah, yes. Beautifully done. Now I'm just going to push the chairs back for the moment. So, in fact, I probably need to get them out of the way. There's just a couple more postures that I'd like to do with you today. So, one of them is the warrior pose. So, one foot back, nice and straight, the other foot forward and body forward. Yeah. And the warrior pose looks like this. So, one arm forward and the other arm just over like that. Keep the front leg straight and the back leg straight, sorry, and the front leg bent. Good, good. So that's the warrior pose. Can you do it on the other side? So just wriggle your legs a little bit. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. The other side. So this leg stays straight. This leg is bent. Yep. Then take the arm out and over. And look at that hand as if you're aiming to something. Yeah, good. Fantastic. Good. So we're going to also do, I'd like to show you the arrow. So we're going to put our hands a little bit like this together. Yeah? So we're going to put our elbows on the ground. Elbows on the ground. Good. And we're going to put our hands together like that. Yep. Now, some people prefer the hands like that. Some people prefer the hands flat. So you can choose, yeah? Either like that or the hands flat, yeah? And then we're going to lie down on our tummies. So I should have done that before. Okay, and curl your toes. See how I've curled my toes under? Okay. Now my whole body is going to look like an arrow. So my bottom's not going to stick up, yeah? And I'm going to keep my elbows and my hands on the ground. Here I go. Good, good. So that's the arrow. Excellent. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the bow and arrow. Okay, it's a very tricky posture. So I think I might do it this way. Yes, so stretch that leg out, yeah, and bend this leg. Yep, good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to lift, push, put our hands on the floor next to our bottoms and push our bottom up. So our bottom is not on the floor and we're kind of leaning forward. So you might even wriggle that foot forward a little bit, yeah? Then, same foot, same hand is going to hold it down. Now, it doesn't matter if you need to do it with your bent knee or your straight knee, it doesn't matter. This is a really difficult posture, okay? It's called the bow and arrow. So, lift the foot up, keep the hand on the floor so that you don't lose your balance yet. And then if you can, take your hand over the top like in the warrior. This is the bow and arrow. Whoa! And then just tap your feet really fast. That's it, really fast. Excellent, excellent. Very well done. We're not doing that again. Really not. Okay. And then just for a moment after that strong posture, come into the child posture.
So we are always finished with something a little bit soft. So you sit on your knees and come into forehead down on the ground and
hands next to your feet. Well done. Excellent. Now, we always do a little design at the end, and this week I've made a road. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to design all sorts of bridges. So with the towels, with my bathroom towels, I'm going to make a road. There we go. Up this way, Mr. Road. Yep. And then back this way. Okay. So this is my road with 3 towels. Okay. Might even move it up a little bit. That's better. That's better. Okay. Good. Now I'm happy with that. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to look around the house everywhere and find some things that you can use to make bridges. Oh, first of all, I wanted to use a chair, so why not? This could be quite a good bridge. Okay, then, now, the thing is that you're very good at making quite sophisticated bridges. So you can make them with bowls, and then you could even put a tower, build some sort of tower on top, yeah, of that bridge. Then I used 2 hats and spoons and made a bridge over the 2 hats. Yeah. One way, one the other way. Good. That's a good bridge. Okay. Then I found some baskets. Yep. And I put a wooden board over the top. Yeah, as a bridge. It's quite a nice one. But as I say, you can build them up a little bit higher. And then I found 2 pots. 2 pots, they're different sizes, it doesn't matter. And I found a beautiful pillow. Okay, and I put that on top. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bridges. Yeah. So part of the dance class is about design. Yeah. And if you want, you can take a truck or even a bowl and try it out. See if you can get them to go underneath without knocking them down. So you just push them through. Yeah. This one's working. And this one, yeah. Whoops. And this one, oh, it's almost not quite high enough. Whoop. So that's a tricky one. Okay, so I've got to be a bit careful. Okay, this one's nice and high, easy peasy. Okay, and then this one here through here. Yep. So that's our design this week at the end of the class. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your company and I look forward to seeing you again next week. So take care, yeah, and keep well and have a good week. Take care.